Welcome to Sleepy Letterpress. If you saw our last episode, it was a little involved. If you sprinkle when you tinkle, be a sweetie and wipe the seedy. So I thought this week we'd do something a little more simple, yet necessary. And that is a subscribe button. You know, subscribe to this channel. Give us a thumbs up. We're not going to use technology for that. We are going to letterpress a subscribe sign. Stay tuned.
Ink on my fingers and paper in the air. Old press is rolling like they just don't care. Stacks of newsprint and broken chairs. This old print shop's got stories to share. Hear that click-clack, make a rhythm and a rhyme. Typewriters singing one letter at a time. Rolling drums and beating hearts align. In this print shop we freeze moments in time.
So last week's project was on an 8.5 by 11. This week we'll do a half sheet, 5.5, 8.5, and it will work really well on Eleanor. Now we got to start by finding our fonts, and then we got to figure out what to do about that little TV. Here we go. So I drew up real quick kind of what I'm thinking. Let's see. So some of these are, even though this is a 5 or 6 line wood type, it's a little too spread out for me and for what I'm envisioning. I don't think we want serif fonts. This is the one I actually had in mind. This is a very, very complete set. Some of these other ones, we are missing fonts. But this one I know is complete and has quite a bit of extra, and even has a little bit of, or a lot of bit of dust in it. I think this is the one. So let's start here. Okay. Let's see about spelling the word subscribe properly. S U. It's so great having a font that has all of the letters. Sometimes they just get lost over time. Kind of like losing your mind sometimes. Look at that. So much dust. Love it. Love the dust. Now, what do we do about the little TV? I got an idea. I can confirm that there is no little YouTube TV in any of my drawers. So what we're going to do is we're going to carve one on a linoleum block. Okay, we have carved our TV or our tube. We've got our fonts ready to go. We'll have plenty of room, 5.5 way, but on the 8.5, it's going to be not quite as much margin as I was planning, but that's okay. I think this is going to work out great. let's get this into a form, get it all locked up so we can get it on press. All right, so here we go. Subscribe, SUBSCRIBE. You already saw it, I bet. Best to do get it spelled right now. Now we're ready. Put our galley tray away. Mise en place. Now, we got our chase here. We're going to go this way. Wonderful cigar box key. And I think for the long side, I'm going to do this one. And for the short this way, I'm going to do this one. So we are set there. But I do have 30. Perfect. 30 right there. And all I want to do is try and cover this. Get all of the letters just so that when they get squeezed, everything is held together. Now furniture. Okay. Oh, come on. That looks so sweet. Oh, there we go. Not tight enough. Like I said before, better it come apart here than on press. Our John Sanders check. Beautiful. Nothing fell out. So now we're ready to take this to the press. I was just looking at my drawing. Love it when a plan comes together. Now we'll see if we can get this thing to print. See what the paper rests on. All right, with the guides in place, our 5.5, 8.5 is going to first hit the bottom two guides, slide over to the left, and we should be centered on our tympan here. This is a tympan. It's kind of wax coated. If you get ink on it, you can wipe it up. The idea now is, because we centered everything here, because we centered everything in the chase, that it should be centered when they print. I think it's going to work out awesome. Here we go. Time to ink up the press. I'm going with Pantone Warm Red. I hope it's red enough. We'll see. If you watched any of my videos, you know that I've been chastised for using too much ink by my mentors. So I try not to add too much. Plus, we're not going to print very many of these. It's already probably too much. We'll throw the rollers on, get the ink spread, and then we'll see how it looks. Okay, here we go. Rink the rollers up without the form being in there. Put the form in just a second. I can already see that I need to bring the form out just a little bit, so I'm going to put a little bit of make ready, or I'm going to pack a little bit behind there. I believe I'm also going to pack the timber just a little bit. Okay, here we go again. Subscribe. I like how it turned out. I definitely need to improve on my carving of linoleum. I'll work on that. I hope you had as much fun as I did printing this project. I haven't done a carved image, a carved graphic in many years, and obviously I need to work on my skills a little bit. But I had a lot of fun doing it. I hope you enjoyed watching the process. Plus, I don't know if you ever feel like you're being subliminally asked to do things like, I don't know, subscribe. But if you give us a subscribe, give us a like, or whatever else there is to do down there, we'd appreciate it. Had a lot of fun this week with this project. We'll see you next time.
Ink on my fingers and paper in the air. Old press is rolling like I just don't care. Stacks of newsprint and broken shares. This old print shop's got stories to share. Hear that click-clack, make a rhythm and a rhyme. Typewriters singing one letter at a time. Rolling drums and beating hearts align. In this print shop we freeze moments in time.